Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's me. They call me Heat. You already know we cooking up this boom bap gumbo that I always cook up for y'all and that y'all love and enjoy. I actually have a new ingredient that I'm adding today. A new, not necessarily an ingredient, but a new utensil that I'm using today to try and, you know what I'm saying, shake up this gumbo that we cook up. This is actually Serato sample. Technically, it's not really new. I made a video about it 2 years ago. I showed you guys how to use it. Thing is that I never used it. And today is the day where I'm gonna pull it out because I've been watching videos on it. I'm trying to get away from the fruity slicer because in the fruity slicer, I can't put a whole song in there and chop on my own with the keys and things like that. But in Serato sample, I can. Serato sample has that for me. So it's a great utensil, great tool that I'm gonna use today to kind of see how the gumbo comes out now. Of course, when using new tools, you know, you're more so worried about, you know, how it works rather than how the actual end product is going to turn out. I do have a sample, really great sample. I wanted to really chop this up and see what I can do in Serato sample because I have more control. But anyway, I'm not going to do a lot of talking, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I'm a little excited because I really want to try this out and do something new with the Serato sample. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I hope y'all like it. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell button right after as well. And follow me on Instagram at TheyCallMeHeat. Follow me on Facebook at ProducerYoungHeat or Facebook.com/TheyCallMeHeat and Twitter at _TheyCallMeHeat as well. All right, y'all. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Whew. All right, guys. So as you can see on my screen here, I am using Serato sample. Now I'm converting over. I had it, bought it 2017, just never used it. I was just so used to using the FL slicer, man. You know, I was like, you know what? I need something that's a little bit more fluent, a little bit more easier for me to use. I could use Edison all day and chop in Edison, but Serato sample seems to be the easiest. I can chop right here while I'm playing with the sample, so I can start messing with the sample while I'm doing it, right? So you're gonna see me doing that as I'm creating this, and I can do everything like zoom in with the mouse. Like I can do a lot with just in Serato sample. It also finds the key of the sample. It also finds the tempo of the sample, which is really great. I really love that. I'm gonna do some chopping. This sample is by Evasio Roncardi and Gino somebody. Gino Mascali. So I'm gonna chop this sample up. This is gonna be some hard, gritty hip hop, real simple on this one right here. I don't really feel like I can do too much with this sample just because of how simple it is. But I'm gonna play the sample real quick so you guys can hear it real fast. With that sample, I hear like Madlib chopping something up with that or making something dope. But for me, I'm going to use this today and do my thing on it and see what I can conjure up. All right, so I'm going to chop. I'm going to show you guys how to chop in Serato sample today. Since it's a tutorial, but I'm going to kind of show y'all how to go about it. All right, so we take the sample back to the beginning. It starts at C1, so it's like way down here. I don't really like that, but it's okay. It's cool. I can actually set my MPK up for the keys to start an octave up. So I'm gonna zoom in to kind of start the sample from here, and then when you hit the first key, boom, that's the first chop. All right, so I got all my chops together now. So I have really technically 4 chops, but there's a 5th one in there that I really probably won't end up using. But the thing I like about it is I can have this whole sample in here, and then I can go in and start adding and changing other chops. And then if I change the tempo within Serato sample, it'll fit, the whole sample will fit to that tempo. So if I want to slow it down or anything like that, I can change the key of the sample or change the pitch of the sample without changing the timing of the sample. So I really love that. I'm really amazed by that. So shout out to Serato for that. So I found this really dope loop that I've used it in the past too, but this loop here is a Beat Butcher loop It's a pretty dope drum loop. Really great loop. I really like that. I think it'll fit with this sample too. I might pitch it down a little bit just to, you know, give it a lower, darker kind of tone, and then probably stack like my own kick on top of it. So I'm going to show you guys really quick of what I'm going to do with that. I might even slow this beat down a little bit, but just to kind of follow the tempo right now that we're at, which is 161. I'm going to see how that fits with the sample and whatnot. Might have to find another different drum loop though. I got this drum loop right here. This simple little, you know, simple boom bap. And then I found this drum fill as well. Simple, right? So this is the beat right here after dropping the drum loop and the drum fill in there. You know, really dope. Really simple too. Really simple. I wanted to just keep it very simple. But I wanted to try out Serato sample because I haven't used it since 2017 when I had first got it. And I wanted to just kind of try it out. I'm going to put it on the mixer, take some of the low end out of the actual sample itself just a little bit. I'll end up filtering it later on. And just taking the bass out of the actual sample. But for this sake right here, I'm probably going to change the pitch a little bit again too. Let's see, select all. And then we're going to take the pitch up a little bit as well. See what happens when I change the key. And actually I could probably speed it up a little too. So like 158 maybe. Let's see what happens. And I want to put a like an open cymbal in there too, so I'm going to try that out really quick and see if I can find like a dope cymbal that fits with the drum loop that I have so far. I've got the cymbal sound in there now, which sounds like this. And then I turn the volume down on it just so that it can kind of match the loop a little bit. And then I've taken it off, like drug it off time a little bit just so that it's not so apparent, you know. It kind of fits the groove of the drum loop. So I'll just play it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's real simple. This beat, there's really not a lot going on, and I didn't expect this beat to really go crazy, but I just wanted to try Serato sample out and get kind of, you know, test it out to get used to it again. I feel like I can get comfortable with that, with the way that it chops and how it allows me to go through and find different pieces of the sample. And then I can play with different chops and different parts of the sample without having to put it in find a loop, put it in a slicer, or make my own chops within Edison and then throw it in. It allows me to just do a lot of the things that I can do in Edison and the slicer all in one VST. So shout out to Serato, man. You guys are great. But this is pretty much really all I can really do to this beat. There's really not a lot going on at all. So I'm sorry if you guys, this isn't an exciting beat, but it's something that I just had to get out because I wanted to try Serato sample. And I thought, hey, let me record it as well. Let me record the process too. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button right after as well. So until next time, y'all, I'll holla. Peace.